What's going on? Captain Paul from TSP. If you're new to the channel, appreciate if you can subscribe. Helps with the algorithm. Hey, we just reached over 200 subscribers, so if you want to join along the journey, that'd be much appreciated. So let's get right into it. Brad Marchand is the reason why a lot of people hate Bruins fans. Now, the Boston Bruins versus the Carolina Hurricanes has been a very good series. It is going to Game 7. Brad Marchand has been on fire on this series. I believe he has like 11 points in the 6 games. He has been, dominating in this series. He's been a very key figure of why the Boston Bruins are going to Game 7. But towards the end of Game 6, he had a double minor called on himself with spearing. And for me, I was in this Boston Bruins group. I was like, dude, that is stupid. He needs to get his head out of his ass. And you had a lot of Bruins fans defending it, saying, oh, that's just how he plays. Everyone loves to have a guy like on their team. Okay. I need to say this as someone who's watched hockey since they were fucking 2 or 3 years old. Yes, you of course are going to like a guy like that on your team because he's an agitator. At the same time, you need to know when to pick your fucking spots. I hate that. I hate that notion, right? Because Brad Marchand is an aggravator and he's extremely skilled, that it's perfectly okay for him to take a dumb penalty at the end of the game and possibly get suspended. Because they do take stick infractions like that very seriously. And Brad Marchand already has a target on his back. So excuse me for getting a little aggravated saying, why the fuck are you doing this at the end of the game when we're up by 4 goals? And you know what? And I'm going to say it. He did his goalie no favors there because on the power play, guess what? They score on a one-timer. Beautiful fucking pass across and banged it home against Swayman. But, come on, man. Like, your goalie could have had only lit up 1 goal. I know it's not about personal stats, but Swayman got kind of torched the other night in Carolina. Can you please at least, use some common sense? If not for you, the rest of your team and even your young rookie goalie it's his first playoffs ever. Like, come on. It's aggravating to see as a Boston Bruin fan, like people just blindly defending Marchand. I, more than anyone, can acknowledge he's one of the best players in the world. He doesn't need to do all this extracurricular bullshit that gets penalties. Hey, if you want to chirp and you want to maybe get into it a little bit after the whistle, I'm completely fine with that because you need to have passion as a hockey player to be successful. Marchand needs to play with that edge. But can we not be as dumb to have those takes that, oh, it's okay, he's Brad Marchand. Oh, the league's just looking at it because it's Brad Marchand. Like, no. The league looks at Brad Marchand, the refs look at Brad Marchand because he does stupid shit time and time again. And there's been times in the playoffs where his emotions get the best of him and he cost the Boston Bruins quite a bit. So I have to say this. I understand why other fans can hate Boston Bruin fans due to Brad Marchand. Same the reason why a lot of people hate Capitals fans because of Tom Wilson. They do some borderline scummy shit. People get upset with it. And if you're not a good hockey fan, you're not an objective hockey fan, if you can't look at a situation objectively, people are going to get annoyed with you because it's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? He speared him in the fucking hands. Now, I looked at the replay. Do I think like it was that big of a deal he had a stick in there? No. But Brad, dude, why even have your stick out there? You're up by 4 goals. It's 5-1 with like 4 minutes left in the game. Let's just play out the period, get that big win, and go to the next game. Because the main concern I have as a Bruins fan is now Brad Marchand's going to get fucking suspended, and we don't need that. We don't need to lose such an offensively talented person on our roster. We're already struggling to score as it is. To lose Brad Marchand would be devastating to the Boston Bruins. Now, do I think he'll get suspended? No, but it's just at times like this, it just makes you want to shake some fans' heads. Like, what are you? Just shut the fuck up. Like, you're an idiot. Yes, I understand he's talented. Yes, I understand he's one of the best players in the world, but you can't get caught in the stupid shit. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping Brad Marchand doesn't have any issues or any suspensions or any bullshit with this. I just want him to play at his maximal level, play great, and really, really kind of bring it home so we can win Game 7 in Carolina, which is going to look like a daunting task because no team has won on the road this series, and Carolina has straight out cooked us when we've gone there. So, what do you guys think? Do you think Brad Marchand's a pest? Do you think he's, let me actually phrase this a different way. If Brad Marchand was on your team, would you turn a blind eye to some of the stuff he does? That'd be an interesting comment section. So this is Captain Paul from TSP. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you could like, comment, and subscribe. Helps us with the algorithm, helps us grow. And like I said, we just reached over 200 subscribers relatively recently. So if you want to hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. So I'm Captain Paul. I'm done talking my shit. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.